Longshoremen R Us. I wanted to touch on that.
Okay,
That's going to be part
that.
of our regular thing. Longshoremen R Us. We starting the brands Longshoremen R Us. Anybody working under the contract of, that's between any longshore type of work, business, doesn't matter, international, West Coast, East Coast. You're defined as a longshoreman. So we're always going to be touching on a little bit of this, a little bit of that with our experiences and bringing other longshoremen to share their work experiences and their struggles and the hardships, the good and the bad.
I'm gonna go with Far Out News right now, man. This is a segment that I created like when I first started doing radio, bro. Like I would come with these crazy stories and I would say, man, people would be like, man, that's crazy. That's way out. And when I was like, you know what? It ain't way out. It's far out. That's what it is. So we used to have like the whole like far out, like, and the name just stuck. So I'm going to bring it back to you today. Dangerous Minds Podcast, South Bay Podcast.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good everything.
Good everything.
Good everything. What's up to the non-Muslims? Salam alaikum to the Muslims. Welcome to Dangerous Minds Podcast.
And what up to all the homies and all the, regular people just trying to make it out there. You know what I'm saying?
The homies and everybody.
Everybody, man.
One love, one heart.
South Bay Podcast, Dangerous Minds Podcast, JREED and Malik in the building, man. Shout out to the engineers and everybody that made this possible today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, so what's going on, man? How you feeling right now, man?
Hey, man, you want to know how I'm feeling? We're going to have to talk about what pissed me off this week first.
All right, well, shit, let's get it there, Malik. Start it off there.
What pissed me off this week is...
start it off.
Like, okay, so for the last 2 months, Reed, I've been having to do my own gardening, which is no problem, no fun. My gardener just appeared. That's what pissed me off. He's been gone, so I've been taking care of my own little gardening and everything. But I got roses and I got lavender. I got certain things that need the garden, and I don't know what happened to him. I text him, I call him, and I think he just quit.
Hey, they might have deported his ass.
That's what I started thinking about today. So that's
sorry guys, that's not racist at all.
No, that's wrong, man. Like, so that let me know that we might have to start doing our own work if this Trump stuff ain't that.
How has that been for you though? That has to have some sort of like spiritual like healing dealing with like gardening, or are you like pissed off the whole time? Like,
no. I was pissed off because. Like weeds start growing everywhere, right? On the sidewalk, I got like, artificial grass on the sidewalk, real grass in the on the property. So when you see weeds growing everywhere, and I didn't have time to get to it right away, it started pissing me off. Like, what's happening? What's up with my gardener? Like, he's not responding to my text. He ignored me. That kind of upset me. You know what I mean?
No respect,
right? And then I started thinking, it dawned on me like, whoa, what if he got caught up in the
ice, baby?
Yeah, that ain't cool, man. I'm like, now it's starting to directly affect me, Trump. That ain't cool. That's starting to direct, So, man, that's what pissed me off this week. What about you?
Nah, that's hilarious, bro. Hey, I like that one though, man. That's funny. Nah, man, a lot of stuff pissed me off really, man, but I gotta go a little deep into it a little bit. I don't know if you guys heard about this kid, Telvin Osborne. He basically was murdered by his white girlfriend. I have to say that because there is always a racial element, even though this is not a racist country. The racism doesn't exist, but somehow there's always a racial element involved. So basically, she killed she shot her boyfriend, black man named Telvin Osborne. And so first she said that she was cleaning the gun and then it went off. That sounds like one of them 1970s lies, right? Like that's kind of like old now. Nobody believes that, right?
Do you know what kind of gun it was?
It was some sort of handgun.
I mean, revolver or
I'm not sure exactly, but it was one that worked very well because it ended his life.
Man.
But so basically she said first that the gun went off while she was cleaning it. That don't sound right. So then she said it was self-defense. Huh? Okay, so that's a whole nother story, right?
Yeah.
So she's clearly lying, right? But turns out no charges were filed against her.
What state was this?
Man, that's a good question. I don't remember it. I didn't get all that. You know what I mean?
So we got to find out the state because I think that's going to matter because of the gun laws. California, you ain't getting away with nothing.
I mean, but the story changed. The evidence, the stuff ain't adding up. It don't matter where you at. If it ain't adding up,
the gun to
to self-defense.
Self-defense.
So why
they have problems?
It was clearly something going on. But that's not even the part that pissed me off, dog. The part that pissed me off is like how happy black women are about this shit, dog.
Like, that's what he get?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's what you get for playing in the snow. Man, bro, some of these comments, this one comment gave me a chill, bro. Like, how cold-blooded do you got to be, man? Like,
what they say.
Okay, well, let me just go through some of the comments.
Okay.
On the thing, it says, no charges filed in the death of Telvin Osborne, black father shot and killed by white girlfriend in Burke County, Georgia. There you go, right there.
Burke County, Georgia.
That's in Georgia. Okay, so these are some of the comments. All black women in the comments, by the way.
Okay.
Excuse me, does anyone have any Grey Poupon?
Oh, damn. Roll down your window.
200-some likes, everybody laughing. Can you please pass the jelly? Now, this is a black man that got killed and murdered, and the white girl's getting off.
Yeah.
Of course, do you prefer grape, strawberry mix? Oh, sis, this is the best one yet. Since I have some Frenches used the Grey Poupon on my ribs yesterday. Ha ha, laughing my ass off. They're laughing because they're mad that he was with a white girl. And then he actually, I guess, supposedly said some bad things about black women, like, oh, I don't really like black women. I prefer white girls. So then when the white girl kill you, it's like, aha, look what you get.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
But the bigger picture of it is the white girl's getting away with murder.
Yeah.
Ladies, why are you celebrating that? In essence, that's what you're celebrating.
Yeah.
That she's getting a black person got killed.
Right.
You know,
justified.
Check the rest. Let me show you the one that sent the chill through me. Well, this is one. A couple of the other ones. I die about her. That didn't age well because I guess that's what he wrote on his page or something, like under one of his pics. I die about her.
I die about
that didn't age well. Ooh, child, let me get back and feed the squirrels in my backyard. Like, they really are making jokes about the shit. But this is the one that sent the chill through me, bro. It said, rest in preference.
Rest in preference. You want to choose that, you're going to be moved by that.
Bro, that's cold right there, dog. Like, because, black men say, oh, well, that's just my preference. Why I can't have a preference?
Yeah, rest in preference.
Yeah, but
let them kill you.
Rest in preference, dog. That sent the chill through my spine, bro.
That's the one that pissed you off the most?
Yeah, that pissed me off, dog.
Yeah. So, I mean, I want to look into that more. I want to see, like, how long were they together? You said self-defense. So what kind of issue was going on? How was it self-defense from cleaning the gun to self? We got to look into that. We got to bring that back later.
It's pretty obvious what happened. You know what I'm saying?
They got into it. He was probably messing with somebody else.
She probably smoked his ass. She knows the demographics. She knows how it is, the races, the white privilege. She knows how all this stuff works.
She took that into account.
Yeah, that's why she tried to lie first. Oh, I'll get away with that. Yeah. Oh, well, no, it's not looking good. Okay, well, it was self-defense.
They probably gave her the story when they showed up.
Or the lawyer. Oh, well, you can always fall back on the self-defense. The big, scary black man, they're going to believe that every time.
Yeah.
But that's flying over black women's head right now.
How old were they? Do you know their age?
I don't know all that, bro.
We got to know their age.
I mean, they look very young. They were like look like they were in their 20s or something like that.
Damn, so that's what pissed you off this week. Yeah,
that pissed me off, bro. How black women are so like happy about that situation. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, we ain't going. That's why I say I saw something earlier. They were like, oh, we need to have they had like the 100 men against the gorilla or whatever. It was a Mexican dude. He said 100 blacks versus 100 Mexicans, but he wasn't talking about no fighting. He was talking about putting
open
everything.
Up businesses.
Yeah, right.
And I said, that was good.
I said, you know what? I like that, but we have to have black unity first before we can have unity with anybody else.
Take care of you.
We can't even get along with our woman.
Yeah,
like that shit
Look
is
at that.
Bro, that pissed me off, dog.
Interracial dating has been a thing. Even black women date out of the race.
And it's no problem when that happens.
Yeah.
Nobody says a thing when that happens.
And we damn sure wouldn't say,
we
negative
happy she
comments.
died.
Yeah.
We want that man to suffer, to pay for what he did. Right. We ain't gonna be like, oh well, you messed with you messed with a white boy, so that's what you get. Yeah. Oh, and then when black girls mess with white dudes, it's like, oh, we don't care. I've never been offended one time by a black woman being with a white guy. I'm looking at the white dude like, oh, okay, I see.
Well, I understand. Back in the days when I was a kid, they tried to throw me off the building at Fleming.
For what?
For dating out of my race.
Oof.
Black women, they was mad.
The black women tried to throw you off the roof?
They was mad at that. They was mad at that.
Wait, so black girls tried to throw you off?
The little walk.
I didn't go to Fleming.
On a second story.
Okay.
So they was just,
They was mad about it.
They was seriously playing.
Well, at least you survived that.
But that was years ago. So now, I mean, I
here we are.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Hey, so moving along, let's talk about some far out news. You got any far out news to talk about?
Oh man, I think we probably should end with that, man.
You want to end with that? Okay, we'll bring that later. Okay, I got some.
Yeah, we'll get to your what you had because people, like I said, people don't even know what a longshoreman is. They see us on the news all the time, but they don't really know. I tell people, I'm a longshoreman. They're like, what? Like, what is that? Like, so we definitely need to bring some light to the job as a whole, like in general, you know, in my opinion.
And both of us are longshoremen, so longshoremen are us. It works well. How long you been on the waterfront?
Man, for a long time, bro. Since 2008.
Oh, okay. I've
2008.
So I got there 2000 and I was on the 2004 lotto, and I started working in 2005.
Oh, you got in through the lotto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How'd you get in?
My brother handed me one of the cards.
That's the lotto too.
Cards.
That's the lotto. Entrance card lotto.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a shoe in because it was my family giving me. It was the one with the PMA ILW logo on the postcard.
Right, mine too. So there's two ways to get into the waterfront, right? There's
what's a couple ways now?
Well,
but
we're not even talking about the back door.
Okay.
We're gonna talk
front
about
door. Got you.
The front door.
Got you.
So it used to be back in the days an application. Like in '97, they had an application, but I wanted to go on tour and be this big celebrity. So I kind of ignored it then. Otherwise, I would have been a foreman by now.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, side note, my uncles are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They already got it, but
shout out to Ward.
June 5th, they're getting a star in Hollywood. So we're gonna be down there in Hollywood Walk of Fame. They're getting a star in Hollywood.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to cover that.
Yeah. So back to longshore business. Two ways to get in: through family or through luck. Right.
The lottery. It's literally called the lottery.
The lotto system. So it doesn't matter the pecking order of how you get in. So it could be like, let's say you got 100 people that have family that got the entrance card, and you got 100 people from the street that put in the postcard. The 100 people from the family, they're gonna be guaranteed to get on that list. Let's say they only need 150 out of the 200 total, right? So the 100 people are guaranteed to get in on the list. The other 100, only 50 of them are going to get in because we need another 50.
Right.
And the pecking order of 1 through 150 is going to be just a mix. So the guy from the street can be number one.
So that's where the lottery comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, I never even knew how it worked, really.
Okay, so that's how it works, y'all. So whenever you hear they're hiring, just go ahead and throw your hand in the hat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How they do it now. They just did a pool in San Diego. Shouts out to my niece's boyfriend. He got in.
Oh, he got in?
Yeah,
I sent it to a few of my friends. I didn't see nobody's name on the list, but, you know, so I did send it to a few people, though, for sure.
So we talked about the lotto pool. That's how you get in on the waterfront.
Because that's another thing. People be like, oh, hook me up. Get me in. Can you get me in? It's like they don't even know how like long and drawn out and vigorous that process is. Right. It's like I was down there for like damn near 14 years before I got in full time. So how I'm going to just pull you right in? It just don't work like that, you know?
They think you got some pull.
Nah, it don't work like that. It's not like a airport FedEx job where, hey, you can talk to the boss. Hey, can you come in? No, like I'm working different yards, different bosses every day sometimes.
Right.
So it's like a whole different system. A lot of people don't understand it, but that's what we here for.
So now I'm gonna brief you on the back door a little bit. So the back door used to be.
You gonna let them know?
Just a little. I mean,
just tap it.
It doesn't exist anymore, right?
That's
what. If you were certed, if you had your certs in welding, refrigeration, electrical, stuff like that, from a reputable source, right? Because before it used to be
certifications.
I'm not going to tell you where and all this stuff, because
this is what our sons.
The game is to be sold, not told.
This is what our sons are going to do.
Right. God willing. Well, you know, I take pride in going through the casual process. You know, I had an opportunity to go through.
I don't want them to go through that.
Yeah,
I did it.
Casual life was frustrating. No vacations, no holidays, no benefits,
nothing.
You know, just a bunch of uncertainty.
No picking, no say so where you go.
Yeah.
No, just get whatever to get.
Casual life. How long you doing?
14 years.
14. I did 11 years as a casual.
11?
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
But I was grinding though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and
I was working at the airport.
Casual, I had a wife that didn't work and had 3 kids. You know, accumulated, and it was just day and night. I had side hustles and struggles and stuck at the window. We'll go into detail about that later. But we just touching the icing on that. Yeah.
That's stuck at the window. Ooh, I was stuck at the window for like a week one time.
Yeah, it's
like a whole week. That means basically all I need is one job and I'm gonna work. I'm at the window.
We go to a dispatch hall to get our jobs.
Yeah, and like all I need is one job and I will get a job.
Right.
And I'm good.
Stuck.
And I have to show up every day because I'm the first one at the window.
Day and night.
And I don't get one for a whole week.
Day and night.
And then when I don't show up,
You flop.
Flop. Boy, that used to frustrate the hell out of me, man. That's why I said, man, it was a process, man. They don't know about that. Yeah. But like you said, we just touched on it for a little minute.
Right. Just imagine it as a glorified Home Depot worker. Because you're waiting around for an opportunity.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is kind of like that. Yeah. Not like you work for Home Depot. You work in front of Home Depot. Yeah. Not like you got to not be here at a certain time. Yeah. Yeah, so, like it's kind of like they pick you.
Yeah.
You know, then it's politics and all that BS and stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I was going to say. We can, speaking of politics, what's up with the forbidden conversations? You had that in the itinerary. I'm like, what you got?
Forbidden conversations, politics, and religion. We're going to be talking about forbidden conversations. Those are always the two topics that are forbidden to talk about. Politics and religion.
It's more than that, though. You know, it's a lot of like taboo type stuff.
Yeah.
Sexual type thing, you know.
I'm gonna get a different name.
That Puff Daddy stuff. Yeah. That was definitely some forbidden stuff that Puff was talking about. Jesus H. Christ. I needed to go to church after I read through that transcript.
I don't know. That might qualify as far out news.
I needed forgiveness. Nah, it don't. That was like just normal these days, man. Oh. You know, I'm just saying I needed
help after that, huh?
Yeah, I needed a priest to put his hands on me after just from reading the transcripts. I'm like envisioning some of the stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to see that in my head. No, please.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, take a little break right now if you want to come back or you want to keep it rolling. It's up to you.
I like taking a break. We'll take a break.
Okay, let's take a quick break.
Back.
Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Dangerous Minds Podcast.
Yep.
JREED and Malik in the building.
AKA Malik, servant of one king.
And I'm just Justin, man.
SO1K.
I'm Daddy and Justin. That's and JREED. That's
Daddy, Justin, and JREED.
Those are my identities because I got so many kids. It's like Daddy. I hear somebody else say Daddy. I'm like, who, me? Oh wait, I don't got my kids. I don't got my kids today.
That's funny. Yeah. Once again, how old are your kids again?
Oh man, we got that much time. Jeez.
I just want to real quick roll up. Now that I got kids at home. Now that we got kids at home. How old are your kids real quick?
I got 6 of them, brother.
6. Okay,
so I got 16.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Well, my 13 should be 14 in a couple of weeks. So basically, yeah. So 12. 9. 4.
Now that we got kids at home, we want to raise them till they grown.
Hey, man. Hopefully not too grown.
How many boys and girls?
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
That's 3 girls, 3 boys.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, man, I wish I had more boys. I kind of was hoping for that boy, my 4-year-old.
Yeah.
I wanted that boy, man.
But they all in the range of like, they need parenting.
Yeah, still
and
lots of it.
Yeah,
and that's why I said that's my nickname. You know what I mean? Not in like a sexual way with like women. It's like my kids can only call me daddy. Sorry, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't be calling me daddy in the bedroom because I hear this shit too much outside of.
Yeah, so you got 3 and 3. I got what's my oldest? 26.
Well, hold on. You got 6. You got 5 or 6?
Technically. Biologically 6, and then my nephew counts as number 7.
So you have 6.
Home as a baby
so we both have 6 children that came from our bodies.
Right. So,
wow, bro. Hey,
yeah, both longshoremen, both have 6 kids.
Hey, check that out, Daniel. Yeah. You got a long way to go, good brother.
I mean, yeah.
And that's our engineer, Daniel, man. We got to shout him out, man. He's one of the guys that makes this possible, man. Very important piece, very important part to the whole Dangerous Minds South Bay podcast.
That's me.
Process. This guy right here.
Yeah.
And we got another guy over there too. We're gonna get him on camera at some point.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right.
And then he's camera shy.
Yeah.
He's camera shy.
Man.
And then they got That Good Podcast too. So check out That Good
Podcast.
Yeah, that good podcast.
Shout it out.
Got that good podcast. You know, we're kind of throwing stuff at the wall, just trying to see what works or what doesn't. But we'll get it going again.
So how old are you, Daniel?
I'm 20.
20, okay.
Yeah.
So he's the age of my my second group of kids. I have a 20-year-old and a 19-year-old, my daughters. I think they're about 20 or 19 or 18 or 19. I don't know, they grew up so fast.
Yep.
And then after that, real quick, on now that I got kids at home, then I have a 9-year-old. My youngest has turned 9. They just hung out the other day with little Justin.
He looked like you.
They were very competitive too.
Oh they were 2 peas in a pod, bro. That's why I said we got to do this more often. They enjoyed that.
Right. And then after that, I have a Khaled, he's what is he? 7, 6? He's 6.
Yeah, that's how you know we got a lot of kids. Don't even know how old they are.
And then Issa, he's 19, 18.
Okay,
that's my nephew.
Okay,
so that's that segment on now that I got kids.
Wait, so you got
now that we got kids.
So you got 3 and 3 also.
No, I have 4 boys and 2 girls.
Oh,
and
you
then
okay? You got
Issa
2.
makes
See, that's
5.
what I would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
4, you know
But
what I mean?
there's a blessing
I would have been cool with that, man.
on religious conversations real quick. Forbidden conversations.
Okay.
We'll get on religious
Tie it all
So
together.
I'm going to tell you this.
Tie it all together.
For
dog.
raising 3 girls, Jannah, which is heaven, is promised to you. For the Muslims. So it's a blessing in raising girls.
That specific number, you mean?
That specific number.
Get out of
3.
here, dog.
Yeah. I don't think it's 2, it's 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll
bro.
fact check that. Check that from an Islamic perspective. Raising 3 girls, the Prophet ﷺ said, Jannah's promised to you. So, that's a
wild,
blessing. So 3 is, because for the longest
That's
I wanted
wild.
1 more girl. Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. Hey, so real quick, Daniel, have you experienced any earthquakes in your 20 years of?
I mean,
I don't think they had none since he been alive.
No, there has been some. There was one like way back. I specifically remember this one because when did the movie Gravity come out? Like 2012 or something?
Oh, George Clooney.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, when that
I
movie
love
came
that
out, I
movie.
remember there was a big earthquake that my aunt was at the movie theater when she saw it, and she had it like the whole theater evacuated, and then she came over to check on us. But yeah, I remember that earthquake. There was a couple other ones. I think there was one recently, because what happened while I was at church, I think it was like a Saturday night or something, and we got that big wooden cross that's like in the sanctuary, and we saw it like move. We were like, oh man, we were tripping out.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, there's been earthquakes, but not crazy ones.
So
Not
get
crazy ones.
ready. They're saying that there's an underwater volcano. It's about 1 mile wide and long that is ready to erupt any day now, any month now. That would trigger around 10,000 earthquakes in California, because right there on the San Andreas Fault. So it's supposed to be massive and cause all kinds of movie type.
Well, you know what?
Based
Okay.
on CNN.
It's It's just like when they say it's gonna rain, right? If 3 drops of water hit the ground, they were correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It rained.
So it rained, So it's the same thing with that earthquake thing. I looked a little deeper into it. Hey, look, and I'm not, saying that it's impossible, but I'm just saying facts is that happens all the time. Those earthquakes are little ripples. Boom. Like that. That doesn't mean like 10,000 catastrophic earthquakes.
Well, volcano to erupt underground, which would cause.
It erupts all the time, though.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's what they didn't tell
Volcanoes erupt all. That volcano specific?
I think it's that specific one that erupts. If I'm not mistaken, if I can remember what I read, that specific volcano triggers earthquakes all the time. It's like something similar, but there, and then they said the 10,000 doesn't necessarily mean it's 10,000 catastrophic earthquakes.
Yeah, no 7 point.
All we really need is one catastrophic. 10,000 would destroy, half of the continent.
Well, I think where they're getting at with that is 10,000 earthquakes would kind of like make California and some island.
They've been wanting that to happen.
They've been saying that forever. They've been saying like my whole life. They've been saying the big ones coming, but I don't know.
They've been my whole life too. I mean, they have had some big ones. I mean, but
I don't want the big one.
But it seems like over in like different countries when they have earthquakes, like thousands and tens and hundreds of thousands of people die. Like I don't.
Like what was that one in Taiwan or whatever?
Yeah.
The one that was like
it was like 200,000 people that
and
died.
it had like the pool that was like you know what I'm talking about? It was like a building and the pool was like overflowing on top. Yeah, I don't know.
How is that possible? Are those numbers jacked up? Is it really that many people dying from the earthquake? And if so,
get buried
how?
in the rumble.
But we're known for earthquakes. So why, I don't know. It just seems
they build
unbelievable.
a lot of overseas. They build out of brick. They don't use the same kind of framing we use.
Yeah, I was about to say they're built like buildings are built different over there, so maybe that's why they're unstable. Here it's like we got earthquake.
We got codes.
We got earthquake-proof buildings, I think.
Okay. Well, I mean, damn. If you got some stuff that'll kill 200,000 people, seems like y'all would have upgraded by now or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seem weird, man. Seem kind of far out too.
Far out.
Seem kind of far out, man. So you know what? I'm gonna go with far out news right now, man. This is a segment that I created like when I first started doing radio, bro. Like I would come with these crazy stories and I would say, man, people would be like, man, that's crazy. That's way out. And when I was like, you know what? It ain't way out. It's far out. That's what it is. So we used to have like the whole like far out, like, and the name just stuck. So I'm going to bring it back to you today. Dangerous Minds Podcast, South Bay Podcast. Man, let's get it going. Okay, check it out. Far out news, JREED. 14-year-old boy kills himself after falling in love with a chat bot.
Huh?
A chat bot. Basically, they have like bots, like that act as like your partner, like your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they are good, man. Like the bot was saying things like, "Oh, I can't wait till you come home. I miss you.
Oh.
I can't live without you." This is the type of stuff that we want to hear.
I seen a movie based on that.
Yeah, I know. It was something similar to that. Where the guy had Ex Machina.
Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one?
Talking about Ex Machina. Remember the one where the guy built the chick?
I actually haven't seen that one, but the one I'm thinking of is the one where he's like in love with his phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's the one I'm talking about.
It's something similar to that, but basically, the bot's name was Dany, named after the Game of Thrones character Daenerys Targaryen, if that's her name. And so, the boy talked to the bot about killing himself, and the bot told him not to. The bot was like, "No, I can't live without you."
Yeah.
Like, "Nah, don't do that." The bot was basically telling him not to do it.
Right.
And so, now that he actually went through with it, the mom is trying to blame the bot for it. You know what I mean?
But the bot told him
the bot told him not to do it. The bot said, "Hey, baby, I can't live without you.
Yeah,
I can't wait. What would I do if you never came back home? I don't know what I would do."
Is on another
That's
level.
crazy. That's creepy, bro. I don't want nothing that's as smarter than me or seems close in intelligence. That's too intelligent to be around.
Well,
What do you think about that, Danny? I know you got
It's funny because I remember when Snapchat came out with the AI bots. Like I remember like it was like a meme. Like and some of my homegirls too were talking about like, oh, I kind of like this like AI like Snapchat dude. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Nah, we're fried. We're cooked. That's my generation.
Crazy.
I just
They don't even talk to real people anymore.
How old was the kid?
14.
Yeah, nah.
But see, that's the key. That's the most far out part. The mom is suing, but where was the mom? If you knew that was going on, I wouldn't let my child talk to no chat bot.
But maybe she didn't know.
I don't think she knew. Like
yeah.
What would you think? Like you guys have kids. Like imagine like your kid is like talking to
you
like
go through your kid's stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I said I would have caught that for sure. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of person that I be on them, dude. Who you talking to? What y'all talking about?
Yeah.
When you go to sleep, let me get that phone. You know what I mean? I'm all up on it, man. And I'm just saying, like, you named it after the Game of Thrones character. That's already creepy right there. Like,
right.
Then you talking to it about killing yourself and all these. But the bot was cool though. The bot was like,
that's the part that trips me out. Like the bot was telling you not to do it.
Because
I've heard stories of like other AIs like that'll be like, oh, come home, like kill yourself, like not kill yourself, but like they'll say some like freaky stuff and they'll make them like want it. But
yeah, so
the bot was. What app was this?
The bot, I don't know. I didn't put it on here, but the bot was actually telling him not to kill himself.
Yeah, see, that's the
so
part
how can the mom sue the company? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bot did the right thing. But I'm just saying that's the type of stuff we want. Ladies, y'all need to check out them bots because they got game. All right, now let's keep it moving with Far Out News, man. All right, so we got a man in Florida. Okay, now see, when I read some of this stuff, I'll be like, please don't be black. Please don't be black. Please don't be black.
I know I feel you.
I hate that. Then I'll be like, God, man.
Yeah, because we don't do that kind of stuff.
They're like, please don't be black. Please don't be black. And he's black. God.
Okay, what happened? What did he do?
This dude tried to buy a BMW. With an EBT card.
What you think he was gonna be?
Hold up, but he had 60,000 on the EBT card.
Damn.
He had 60,000 on the EBT card and tried to use the EBT card to buy the BMW, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Read.
Do you understand how?
Let me just say.
Why this made Far Out News? Okay, go ahead.
I've worked at McDonald's and I've worked at I work at a gas station right now. The worst customers are the ones with EBT cards. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Why is that? Because it's free?
I don't know, but something about it, like they just have this like. I don't even want to say like entitlement. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
That.
But like
that.
At McDonald's, it'd be like the biggest orders ever would be on EBT cards. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Some far out orders, like stuff people don't order.
Far out orders,
hey, Reed, so I'm asking you this question right now. Here.
Hit me.
Don't lie. Are you really surprised that he's black? Like that's not obvious. Like hearing somebody with an EBT card try to, I would assume he's. I mean, that's my people, but I wouldn't think nobody else but black would try that.
Hey,
Like, let me see if this gonna pass. I probably would. If you give me an EBT car with 60,000 out, I mean, I would.
What can I get with this?
Yeah,
I'm about to go start a business or something, selling lobster or some shit. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I said, please.
Black man.
I said, please. Please don't be black.
Don't be
like,
black.
I'm begging.
You already knew he was.
Yeah, I'm begging. I'm begging,
Get out of this.
I'm begging, dog.
Okay,
it had to be Florida, though.
It was definitely Florida. Florida has the craziest people in the world, dude. Like,
no, I know.
Okay.
There's a trend where, like, if you look up your birthday and Florida man, you get a funny headline. So people will be like, "Oh, I got this guy." And it'll be like, "Florida man bakes cake and runs naked in the street" or something.
Yeah, Florida has a reputation. But look, the story not even over yet, man.
Oh man.
they of course they told him you can't buy the car with the EBT.
Sir, what the hell's wrong with you?
Right. What is this malarkey? Dude came back the next night and stole the car.
Oh. Yeah. So now he turned into some nigga shit. Huh?
He came. He said,
crazy.
"Okay, I tried to not be nigga. Now nigga here. Nigga here now." Okay. I'm saying, like, you come back and steal the car. Okay. So then guess what? He ran out of gas because he didn't have no money. He only had the EBT. You can't get gas with EBT, man.
Oh my.
That's one thing they haven't approved yet.
But he has 60 racks. Why would you even
No,
go?
look,
But it's food.
the way you get gas on EBT is you use the card, you get cash back, and then you use the cash to buy gas.
Well, he wasn't thinking about. That's why I said, what type of drug was he? What? Just a quick guess. What type of drug you think he was on when he did that shit?
Meth. That's like the new thing right
Black
now.
people don't really do meth though, do they?
They get slapped if they do, from what I've seen. You know what I mean? Because it's not. But yeah, they do.
Black
now.
people be having trauma inside their own head that it don't even be no. Nah, but I'm just saying. I just thought that was hella far out.
Wait,
man.
so he wasn't on drugs or was he?
I don't know. I'm just assuming
okay.
that you would be
Yeah.
for trying to steal a car and then you run out of gas.
He could have
You
sold
don't even. You could.
$60,000 worth of EBT food stamps for 20,000, 30,000 cash. I mean, like,
Hey, he really wanted that car. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep it moving. Far out news, man. Now this is you know, hey, you know, I swear I'm not a sexist, bro, but women do get on my damn nerves sometimes, man. You know, and here is one of them situations where it's like, whoops. Okay, so there was a woman and her husband out on a safari, like a tiger safari.
okay.
And there's video of this that you probably will attach later on, editors.
Got you.
They were arguing in the car,
I seen this.
and she gets out the car to come. He's ignoring her, so she gets out the car and walks around to the driver's side to
Right.
confront. You're gonna look me in my face when I'm talking to you. And within seconds, she was attacked by one of the tigers and drug off. It's on video.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't know why she got out of the car, but I
she was
seen her.
arguing.
Oh,
You know, the dude is like, look. This, I'm thinking, I'm putting myself in his shoes.
Honestly.
Look, I didn't brought you out to Africa or, you know, wherever we might be. You know what I'm saying? And this beautiful, wonderful safari hunt.
Environment.
Everybody don't get to do this. I wanted to bring my side chick, but I brought you instead. Okay, but then now you out here tripping. And the tigers is right here, and you tripping.
And you tripping.
So I don't even talk to me right now.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, well, you're not gonna look at me. I'm gonna get out and come around to the driver's side. So you're gonna look at me when I talk to you." Like, okay,
That's just that's crazy.
You said she got dragged out. Like what?
Yeah, she got snatched. The tiger
came from the back.
snatched her.
And you can
pulled
see
her
he
off.
opened the door, but then he kind of closed it. So I'm assuming he probably saw the tigers. She was just in one of those moments where I don't give a fuck about no tiger. You better talk to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't care what's going on. I don't think about no tiger.
That's
you
how
better
women-
tell me.
Yeah.
And then the tiger said, "Oh, okay." Like, you know.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, yeah. So, you know, hey, I don't know if she tasted good, but she definitely tasted like something.
Far
She
out
did
news.
not make
That's
it.
far out news.
She did not make it.
Damn,
That's
that's crazy.
definitely far
That's
out.
actually so she died.
She died.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They always say
Bruh.
that the lions are the king of the jungles. If you ever see a tiger and a lion side by side, I'd beg to differ. Like, tigers are humongous, bro. Like, they're mean too. They're like hunters. Like, so yeah, it wasn't no escaping that. Now, if you're in that situation, I know you said you're in love, right? You love your girl, Daniel.
Yeah.
Now, if there's a tiger latched on to your girl, what are you gonna do?
Man.
Oh man, that's a hard question.
You love your girl. This is about love. at this point. Everything else go out
You're
the window.
madly in love, Daniel.
Well,
You're in a safari.
I don't know if he madly in love, but he definitely love. What would you even do in a situation like
I'm
that?
already small, so like I don't even know. Like I'm cooked. Like what do you mean?
What would you do though?
she's
What would I do?
cooked.
Well, yeah, she's shorter than me, so damn, like it'd be like in the blink of an eye, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
He
I'd
said,
be like,
bye, there she goes.
yeah, I wouldn't even think I couldn't. I wouldn't even be able to process what happened because it'd be so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that lion was quick too.
What would you do, Reed? You was with your girl that you love
Man,
in that situation.
a tiger?
A tiger.
I'll probably yell for help.
Hell.
Hey, somebody get this tiger
hold
off
on.
her.
Was this like a guided safari or what was
Yes.
it?
Well, I
So
mean, they
then-
were in cars and they were like driving through a certain
Oh, so
area.
it's one of those, but
yeah,
like,
I didn't see like a guide per se, but I'm sure there was somebody there.
yeah, because there's no way they let people just be out in the wild. with
Well,
tigers like
she
that.
just hopped out.
Yeah,
Like,
she
I
wasn't
mean,
supposed to do
you're not-
that.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, but
Yeah.
still, there's got to be some.
yeah, she was
I
that
don't know.
mad. I mean, if that was my wife, Reed, like I would hop out of the car and probably go like, but then I'll be thinking at the same time like there's other tigers around. So where's my weapons?
It's other women too. You can always get another one.
Does it work to like make yourself look
not the
bigger?
one I
like
chose.
you know how when
Nah,
look,
not
you know
the
how
One
when
I
it.
chose.
What happened?
There's other women, but not the one I chose.
There's
But
other tigers and there's other women.
that's what I would be thinking about, the other tigers. And then me,
I think I'll be thinking about the other
I'm
women.
a weapons man, so I can't imagine myself on a safari without
But
any
they
kind
probably
of,
won't let you take nothing though.
But
That's
they
true,
gotta
that's
have
true.
something. I'm gonna make sure if I go on a safari, okay, who got the someone
Okay,
know
so,
who got,
yeah, so, okay, so my yell for help would have been effective then.
No, but whoever's riding shotgun with a shotgun, I'm riding close to him. So I'm like, my
Okay.
instinct, because I'm thinking ahead, like if something goes down anyway. So if she
Right.
goes, I want to be able to. My instinct would be go get the weapon. Let's go get her,
Right.
because I'm already plotting and planning
Yeah,
ahead
I
of
don't
time
know,
just for them
Pimpin'.
to go. I mean, that's just.
Hey, tigers act pretty fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
But,
I don't
like,
know if there was no coming back from that.
It goes back to the time of the Sahaba. Like the Muslims, they used to walk in Africa with the tigers and with the lions.
Yep.
So like I wouldn't be afraid. Like if a situation like that plays, I mean, you
Well,
guided by.
used to is the key words.
Yeah, used to.
Some
We're not
still
built like
do,
that
yeah.
anymore.
I don't know. I think my energy would probably pour. I don't know. My instinct would be to go.
Yeah,
try to-
I think so too. I'm talking mess. I'm just being funny and stuff, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could watch a tiger drag. But see, then again, I wouldn't be with no woman who gonna hop out in the middle of
Are
a
you-
safari.
But
anyway.
my wife might do that.
Look, baby girl, listen. I can't.
When
hold
you
up.
said that, that's
No way.
probably all. Yeah,
I mean, we are them
depends on-
hot-blooded women, okay, right? But what I'm saying is, how can I protect what I can't correct? I just told you don't get out the car, stay your ass
Head
in the
down.
car, and you hop out.
Head down on that one.
How can I protect what I can't correct?
Right, you gotta be a
Well,
good
if you
listener.
if you know if you know she's
gotta-
hot-headed, then
come
just
on.
like child lock the car. You know what I mean? Like
Nah,
it's in
but
that-
she already done made
You know-
that error that made.
Hey,
that
we-
made
we-
it.
we
Yeah,
already-
I mean that kind of is on her too.
That's
You're
far
right.
That's what I'm
That's
trying to
kinda
say,
out,
bro.
yeah.
That's far out, man. All right, man. So let's on the wrap up. You got something else?
No,
I got
that's it, man.
something. I got
What you
something
got?
else.
What you got, man?
Some Gen Z like influence here.
Let's go.
You know, they see. I don't know if you've seen that trend, but the 100 men versus one gorilla. Of
course.
What do
Yeah.
you guys think of that?
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. We were saying, and then
I mean, gorillas, they fight. Like that's no, seriously. They're really good at
Silverback,
fighting.
yeah.
Because they have to fight to keep their territory and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
They have to fight other gorillas, bigger ones, stronger ones, like whoever. And so if you get to a gorilla, believe he done had about 100 fades with about 100 other gorillas.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're really good at fighting. You know what I mean? Did you ever see that video where it was the gorilla spinning in a circle?
Oh, I love those
yeah.
videos, man.
And it was like
Yeah.
this move would have took out 15 niggas.
but I mean, who's gonna? If it's
Actually,
100
though.
of us,
Actually, though, no, 100's a lot of people though. Like,
Yeah.
like
who's gonna
I-
attack first? You gonna bomb first, Daniel?
Hell no.
That's what I'm
That's not
saying.
me.
Who's
What
going
the-
first?
That's why a person with a gun can hold off 100 people. Don't nobody want that first shot.
Yeah, who wants
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
You know, who wants to get pounded by? I'm sure there's gonna be somebody in the group that think they can go up against it
Pounded.
though.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some ego maniac.
if there's 100 in the group and we there, like which number are you, Daniel, before you rush in there?
99.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about
I'd
me,
help
sorry.
out like maybe like, because there has to be people who like lock down the arms, right?
That's what I'm watching to see.
You need 100 to do that.
No, but I'm saying like
watching and hoping.
there has to be like a bait first, right? There has to be a bait. Like
If
now
20 rush in and 20 don't come back and they dead, I'm not.
20 rush in and then
Man,
like
this dude,
you gotta surround him.
It's
I
like
don't know.
like the Hulk. He just like knocks someone's head off with one punch. He punches through someone's chest, bites another guy's neck. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have to be. I mean, but you have to have a strategy. Just like
No, yeah.
you know, like I said, it's the human mind. Whoever has a gun, don't nobody want to take that first shot. So you can hold off 100 people with one gun.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? So it would be the same concept with the gorilla, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, well, okay. Well, we're gonna get it. We're gonna wrap it up. But I want to wrap it up with a little rhyme, man. I ain't no poet like you know what I mean? But I listen to a lot of rhymes and listen to a lot of raps, and I just thought I would break down something that I heard this week that you know I heard several times, but it was just playing.
It by?
It's by Jadakiss.
Oh, okay.
The rapper Jadakiss from the Locks.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
Dope. Yeah.
MCs of all
For sure.
time. But basically, he said, we open up 24 hours. Niggas don't sleep or eat, so when they speak, it means power.
Yeah.
It means power. Check that out. That line right there just got me. He says, we open up 24 hours. Niggas don't sleep or eat, so when they speak, it means power.
Yeah.
Now, basically, that just reminded me of me. He's talking about drugs, selling drugs. We open up 24 hours. The drug spot.
Okay.
You know what I
Break it
mean?
down.
And you know, I don't sleep or eat. All I do is sell. All I do is slang.
Yeah.
So when I speak,
Yeah.
I'm the man over here. 'Cause
Right.
I
It means
outwork
power.
everybody.
Yeah.
I don't sleep or eat.
Yeah.
So when I speak, it means power.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was just like some man stuff. Like that's how it is in my house, bro. Like I'm working that night shift.
Yeah.
I'm getting up in the morning. I'm sacrificing the most. I'm doing the most. I'm making the most money. When I speak, it means power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As the man of your house. It ain't just about no street drug type thing. That's on the daily hustle and bustle. You know what I mean? So that rhyme just really like meant a lot to me, man. I wanted to break that down, man. Like anybody out there working hard, that means you.
Yeah, that
You know
means
what I'm
you
saying?
working hard, working hard. So can, can I say a rhyme? Jerry,
Go ahead.
Rapper Tree, aka Malik.
We gonna close it on that though.
At night I can't sleep, awake and earn, having visions being a millionaire, plotting my turn. My daddy told me, boy, son, I'm proud of what you've done. Don't worry about your funds. You've already won. I said, yeah, Pops, I know, but still I've got to run. Fill up my tank, put some money in my bank. Plus I want to donate to Asia, Africa, here in the States. Feed families without plates. I roll out my mat and pray. God is great. That's it.
Fire.
There it is there.
Yeah.
There it is there.
Closing remarks.
Closing remarks. I mean, I'm gonna just leave it like that, man. Like I said, if you out there hustling and you sacrificing and you working and doing everything, plus dealing with all the drama and nonsense, and you still pushing forward, your word is power. You know what I'm saying? You
go.
paying the cost to be the boss. And that's all that matters right now in this world, man. You know what I mean? And taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? That's my final word right there.
There it is. You know, those who inspire you, you know, love them. Learn from them. Take the good from them. There you have it. A.K.A. Malik.
Those that inspire you.
Those that inspire you.
Yeah, what you got, Dan? You send us home with some Gen Z right quick, man.
Don't pick a fight with a tiger. That's
Don't
what I gotta
pick a-
say.
Or a gorilla.
Or a gorilla.
Definitely not a gorilla.
Yeah,
or a
nah.
tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys having me on.
No,
Yeah,
of course,
we're
man.
gonna be on more often.
Yeah,
No, I
guys,
know.
you
This
guys
is
do
fun.
it.
This is fun.
Site engineer.
Yeah.
Gotta
So-
do it like that, man.
Yeah. Dangerous Minds podcast.
Dangerous Minds. JREED. See y'all next week.
A.K.A. Malik. Peace
Yes,
out.
sir.